both bands, Odyssey, Split, and Hammer. Let's hear it for Rob Nolli.
All right, I'm Rob Nolli. I live in Orlando, Florida. I've been riding bikes for 25 years. I'm 37 years old, and this is my interview.
Okay, like you said, you've been riding for 25 years, so what aspect of BMX did you start in, and what do you ride mostly now?
Well, I got started riding flatland, and just because I didn't have anything else to ride at the time. And then through reading the magazines, I saw dirt jumps, so I built some dirt jumps in my backyard, dug some dirt jumps, and then also, I think the next thing I graduated to was probably a wedge ramp and a quarter pipe. I had one of those in my backyard as well. And every once in a while on the weekends, I go street riding. And then I think probably the first vert ramp I rode was probably at your house back in the day. So I just kind of rode everything as I had the chance to and enjoyed it, so I still do.
And what year did you start competing, and when did you turn pro?
Well, I started competing in the 80s, probably 87 maybe, as I went to all the AFA contests. And that was mostly for flatland, but then they had quarter pipe as well, so I rode the overall class. Flatland and quarter pipes. I turned pro, my first contest was in 92, and I rode pro from 92 till I think 2002, so for 10 years I competed pro.
You did pretty well in the contest scene for a long time, and you stopped competing when you were still making finals. So what was your decision to do that?
Well, I think that was just because it wasn't as fun anymore. I mean, I was getting hurt a little bit more often, and I just wasn't looking forward to going to the contest. I wasn't having fun, so that's kind of why I stopped. And I don't know if I really necessarily quit. I mean, if I still have the chance to go to one and I have the time off and I've been riding a bunch, I wouldn't mind competing again. I'd probably be in vert this time. But yeah, that was my main reason for stopping. I just wasn't that much fun for me anymore.
From going to these contests?
Demos. I've been doing demos actually for, I think I started doing them in maybe probably 92, right around when I turned pro. And it keeps me busy all year round. Usually about 2 months, 2 weeks a month, every month of the year. Everything from school demos to half pipe demos. We do car races, NBA shows. We did do 2 of the NBA playoff games here last month. A Dallas game and a Bulls game. So between that and then just practicing, I'm just busy all the time.
Okay, you've had through your riding career, you had the same sponsors for a long length of time. You seem to stay loyal to the companies that sponsored you. And who all were they?
Well, I remember my first sponsor was UGP. At the time, Ron Bonner was the owner, and he had hooked me up with T-shirts to sell to pay my way to get there and my entry fee. Since then, I had moved on to GT Bicycles. I was with them for 8 or 9 years, and their sponsors, WD-40 was their sponsor for a long time, as well as some of the other co-sponsors that kind of came and went. They went under, and then I rode for Giant for 5 years, and then now my current sponsors are Hitman Bikes and UGP. Profile gives me parts, EVS, it gives me helmets and pads, and I still get shoes from Vans.
Okay, you stay pretty busy riding your bike with just practicing, doing demos, judging contests. Do you have any other interests outside of BMX, and what are they?
Probably the only other interest that keeps me busy is my cars out in the garage. My Monte Carlo I've had for like 18 years now. Used to go out to the drag races with it. Haven't too much lately, but it's just, a hobby of mine. And also I have a Corvette that I've always wanted ever since I was in high school. When I used to work at Publix, local grocery store, I'd put like a certain percentage of my paycheck towards the savings account, so someday when I get older I could buy this car, and I still have that as well. And then most recently I got a Impala SS2 that I've been having fun with. So between the three, there's always something to do or something to tinker around with. It keeps me busy.
As being a top BMX pro, doing well in contests and touring all over the country and the world, doing shows, help you get a lot of...
Well, it hasn't hurt, let me tell you, but things are different. Like, there wasn't any internet and all that stuff going on when I was around, so you really had to put in a little bit more effort. But yeah, I can't complain. I've checked off, made my list complete.
So, do you have any words of wisdom for the young, up-and-coming BMX riders out there today?
Yeah, sure. I'd say most importantly, just do it for fun. Do it because you enjoy it, not because you have to or because sponsors are making you. And another thing that I'm just kind of now realizing, if you're going to be in it for any length of time, hang on to some of your old stuff. You'll be glad you did for the memories, like, whether it's take a lot of pictures or, keep maybe some old parts, jerseys, helmets, that kind of thing, because it's hard to get later on down the road, and you'll be glad you did.
GT Bikes rider out of Orlando, Florida, Providence. Give it up one more time for Rob Nolli.